It is really nice music, though. I love me some stuff. Oh, okay. So we're actually on Daybreak. That's interesting. I guess they do have to run through all the maps. Daybreak, definitely the oldest map in this map pool. So interesting to see it just coughing and sputtering and getting out here. Getting on its last legs. But let's see. Man, every time. It's weird, the hotkey for that is almost the exact same as the thing that makes this stuff pop up. So, alright, in the bottom side of Daybreak, the bottom left of course, we have PzchyO playing for Team Elite. He's trying to break berbATOV's 3-0 that he's running right now for Furious Gaming. Up here in the top right, it's the man, the myth, the legend, the Protoss that's on his way to an all-kill. It's berbATOV playing for Furious Gaming. He already has, yeah, he is going to proxy. So this is what I was talking about in the pregame for this, in case you're tuning into the VOD, is that his previous, he's taken out one of every race so far, berbATOV. He took out a Terran, then he took out a Protoss, then he took out a Zerg. Well, in the Protoss vs. Protoss game, he proxied on Star Station, and it did get scouted. It was a little bit out of the way if you knew that Star Station was cross positions on the ladder, but the opponent actually didn't, so he actually didn't scout over there. So PzchyO, looks like he's going to drop that gateway, then he's going to patrol, he's going to see berbATOV proxying again, and it's kind of like the womp womp. Is he going to drop that other gateway? He had enough minerals, but looks like he went ahead and built a probe back in his base. Alright, that's interesting. He's not really heavily committing to that. He is going to be ahead on Zealots, but I mean, there's of course the Defender's advantage. He's going to have his probes that he can pull and get some little shocks in if he's getting some good micro going on. But yeah, berbATOV's PvP, kind of cheesy, but oh wow, starting a Forge, right there, just in your face, as bold as day. You may have noticed some jingling going on now. I did not put a collar on myself. There's a very large animal stomping around my room in the form of my brother's dog. It decided it was bored with StarCraft and walked out. It doesn't quite understand how to play. It's getting there though. I have been teaching it. It should be able to pass my brother, who's in Bronze League, pretty soon, I think. So to check on that, I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so the Forge does finish. The probe is alive. Oh, it gets caught though. Does get picked off after dropping just one cannon. But that cannon, I think, is just barely in range of that gateway. So it's going to be a pretty scary situation. This Zealot looks really, really awesome because he looks like he's a Tron Zealot. Not only does he have the cool skin, but he also is teal, which makes him really, really awesome. The probes are going to scoot up. They're going to be able to pick off that cannon. It is not going to be able to finish. It does get canceled. And that is a lot of lost mining time, though, and that's really what berbATOV was counting on. And in the meantime, he hasn't picked up gas back at home. There is a cybernetics core here, though, for PzchyO's, and he is up on the Zealot count. Looks like he's going to try and run in and get as much damage as he can get done on the probes. But very good micro there out of PzchyO's. He saves that probe that was almost dead and blocked it in. He was targeted onto this other really low probe, so very nicely done by him. Zealot just scouting around, picking off that probe that was over there. It looked like it wanted to cannon rush. In the meantime, cybernetics core, gateway, assimilator, cannon going down back here at home. So he's going to be perfectly safe to any type of counterattack for now. Gas is going to start getting mined for PzchyO's again. Stalker out on the field for him as well. So this is all going to get cleaned up pretty easily. And that was a lot of investment to lose over here for berbATOV. He didn't really pick off that much. He killed some probes, but you know, he is ahead on probe count right now by about 4 or 5. So not the biggest deal. He's picking up a second gas. He doesn't really have any units out on the field right now because his gateway did die. He is supply blocked. So it's another pylon coming down. And I feel like if PzchyO's just dropped like 3 more gateways and just 4 gated it, he could kill him right now. What to see though. Building a nice sim city. There's like this nice little corridor of death that you have to walk through to get in. It's like he's trying to save up. It looks like he's not building any probes. So he's probably going to pick up a mothership core here in just a second. No, starting another pylon. He's almost supply blocked again, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, no mothership core. It's a pretty interesting choice. 2 more gateways going down here for PzchyOs. He is on double gas as well. So the game's pretty much entirely equalized now at this point. So it's kind of a wash type of attack there at the beginning. Almost getting slightly ahead on the battle. Now both of them are at 38 on their shields. 1 shot, 2 shots. Alright, so now Zealot being moved up first. Takes quite a few shots to take off all of his Zealot shields. So they're just going to poke up and then it's going to back away. Okay, there's the Mothership Core. I was wondering when it was going to be popping out. And down here, PzchyOs has finished his. The coloration on him looks amazing. I like Teal Protoss. I'm trying to think of what in the campaign what they're called. The Taladin? Like crazy ones. I don't know, but they're Teal Protoss in the campaign and they look awesome. I really don't remember what they're like lores. They're like crazy and they're actually worshipping like this Dark Archon that's like 7 different merged Protoss. I'm sure all of you are like, what? You nerd. It's true. I do like StarCraft lore books. They're pretty cool. Alright, so both players massing for attacks on opposite sides of the map. I'm going to have to say that PzchyO's attack looks a lot stronger because he is producing out of all 3 of those gateways pretty consistently. And he doesn't have a proxy pylon over there though, so everything that's out on the field is actually everything that's out on the field. So you might want to try and move up. There's actually there's nothing back here, but they should be able to recall back here in a second. Getting a decent amount of work done on the probes, but he's not going to recall back. So now it's cannons versus the standing army here of PzchyOs. And I feel like both players, again, it's going to be a little of a wash, but I think PzchyOs lost a lot more here overall. Because now this Mothership Core is going to pick off a few more probes. So he's down to only about 14, which is pretty brutal. In the meantime, the expansion is still going over here. Oh, this Robo gets depowered just before it finishes. And he's going to drop another pylon to try and keep his 2 cannons powered. But he's not focusing it. He's actually focusing the building pylon. Oh, Mothership Core does go down. Alright, so now these probes have been running from the evil Mothership Core over here. But it's just racking up kills. That's the most kills on a Mothership Core in all of history. Probes are going to try and run down and get us around. They actually get a decent amount, but the Stalkers are starting to run away now. They're not going to be able to do enough damage. A sentry does get picked off, and it looks like he is perfectly safe. Those 2 cannons and this Mothership Core essentially won him the game. It looks like berbATOV is going to take this game. It's going to be a 4-0 so far. And I believe it's a best of 9, so he's getting really close to his all kill. That Immortal, what a beast, just ripping through those Stalkers. GG. berbATOV takes game number 4 there for Furious Gaming, shutting out so hard of Elite. Though PzchyOs got really close. Great defense, but it looks like berbATOV has a lot of practice with 1 gate cheesing and then how to transition out of it, because both games we've seen him in Protoss versus Protoss with that 1 gate cheese, he is amazing at transitioning